Hello, evening everyone. Welcome to the final online hook of this academic year. What a year it's been. I can't believe that it's over already. To be honest, but it feels like yesterday that we were doing this for the first time with all the new setup and things like that. So yeah, time's really gone fast. Yeah, I'm gonna miss everyone. I'm gonna miss doing this every other week. I did miss doing it every week, but I suppose I can wait October to do it, and hopefully, as we've been saying, in the green room, as it were, that in October, yeah, things should be opening up, and we should be able to do this in person. So yeah, I mean, it's been fun. It's been a ride. But yeah. Anyway, what have you been up to, Mick? Anything exciting for the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, just same old. I feel like I say the same thing every time, but just
Yeah,
working. Been in the studio. Um, Good fun. Mixing stuff and doing music, doing my job. Yeah, it's been really good. I know what you mean. It's weird that it's going to be the last one of the virtual hook.
yeah,
And all things going ahead as they should be. Um, we should be going back in person in September. So yeah, if you can get your vaccination, then go and do that, and we'll get there quicker. I've got mine tomorrow. But I think
lovely.
we said that we were going to try and do something where we may be integrating a bit of online,
Mm.
merging the worlds, the virtual and the Essex in real life world. So hopefully that'll be really good. But how's your week been?
Yeah, yeah, really good. I say the same thing every every other week as well. Just been chilling with my mates, watching the Euros, and yeah, just looking for jobs and things like that. Nothing particularly interesting. I did try and do some gardening today, but the garden actually fought back. I've got really bad hay fever, and I didn't realise how allergic I actually was to the grass. So yeah, I tried to cut things, and it's still like affecting me now. I've got my throat sore, and my legs are covered in hives, and my arms are really itchy and things like that. It's just yeah, it's horrible. So I'm never doing any gardening ever again is the moral of that story, because it almost killed me. It really did. So apart from that, apart from nearly dying in the garden today, yeah, nothing exciting. So yeah, hopefully in October I'll have a bit more updates for you guys. But for now, I suppose we'll crack on. We've got Mary coming to visit at 7:30, as per usual. We've got some archival footage to show you as well. But yeah, so please do enjoy, and we'll speak to you soon.
just a picture, so I know. But go easy, tiger. This is only gonna get worse. Easy, tiger. You're a survivor. And this is really going to hurt. Use a stranger to get back at me. A punishment to fit the crime. I heard his old man's a famous actor. Does he help you with your lines? Easy, tiger. This is only gonna get those walls they're waving, and that sky it is breaking now, right into two halves. But I'll sit here waiting. The floor is shaking, and the sky it is breaking now, right into two halves. But
We are just about ready for our first video of the day, and I suppose without further ado, we're going to get straight into it, and it is Ishmael Ahmed with Buried.
They say we were wasting our own time. I hope you're alright. My blood boils thin. I've been taking far too much aspirin. Blacked out on what you'd call the floor of mine. No, I don't think I'm alright. Where did you plan to bury me? In the backyard, in the backyard. Where did you plan to bury me? In the backyard, in the backyard. Where did you plan to bury me? In the backyard, in the backyard. Next to your sins in innocence. Thank you. Please under the sun before the devil made me run. Run, boy, run, Pray, won't you pray? Been lying awake at night, trying to find my purpose. Tell me, will I get it right? How can I be certain? 'Cause all of the things I do are in service of one goal. So before I go to sleep, let me just say, all I can do is pray. Won't you pray for a new day? Won't you pray, pray? I'm just a man who tries his best. Don't feel like I deserve a rest. 8 hours a day on the same thing. My demons knock, don't let them in. Am I the best friend I can be, or do my worries burden me? Somehow I guess I'll never know. So one more time before I go. Sometimes I feel I've lost my way. Sometimes I don't know what to say. So please be patient with me, dear. before I disappear. Sometimes I don't do what is right, sometimes I feel I've lost a line. So if you hear me, help me please, I'm begging on my knees. Pray, won't you pray for a new day? Won't you pray? Pray for a new day. Won't you pray? Won't you pray? When they come to take you down, when they bring that wagon round, when they come to call on you and drag your body down, just one thing I ask of you, it's just one thing from you. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, sugary. Shake it, sugary. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, sugary. Just don't tell them that you know me. You thought you was the cool fool, never could do no wrong. You had everything so uptight, so how come you lie awake all night? Just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to
Hello.
welcome back to the first official guest of The Hook this evening. It's the lovely Alex, who some people might recognise from the Lakeside Theatre. All those years ago, when we used to be inside theatres and work inside theatres, Alex was there with us in front of the house, which done a marvellous job every single week. And yeah, she's come back to read some poetry for us, which I can't wait. So how's life been for you, Alex? So, what, have you been? You've been in Poland, you just said, but have you been in Poland since the start of the pandemic, or have you been in between Colchester and there? What's the
I've been
situation?
in between. So
In
now
between.
I've been here since Christmas. It's been quite a long time. I miss England, I must admit. That's why I'm here partly, I guess. It's been so long, so I just wanted to chat for a moment. And I
Yeah,
brought some
definitely.
poetry that I've written.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear that. So it's going to be fantastic to hear that. What's the poetry about? A little I don't know, sneak peek at it maybe before we
So
read it.
I have four poems. One is it's one that I've written about 2 months ago or three, and the other three I've written yesterday because I went to the spoken word workshop with
I see.
Right to Speak, and I really loved it. So I have these for you, and I'm really looking forward to your feedback. So if you have any criticism, I'm like happy to take it afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we'll have a little chat after the poems then, but we'll let you read your four out if that's okay with you. Yeah, and then we'll have a little chat afterwards, and we'll sit and critique and share notes, I suppose, if you want. So yeah,
Okay.
without further ado, I'll let you crack on. So yeah, this is Alex, and I can't wait to hear it.
So the first poem is from a perspective of an object in my room, and you can't see it now, but you will be probably able to guess what it is. It goes, I am sitting on a shelf, seeing the sun come up and down, squeezed between my distant cousins. We're all collecting dust by day and tempting with stories by night. The second poem is a three line, was supposed to be a 3-line piece, but mine has more than 3 lines. And it was supposed to have a beginning, middle, and end, and mine does have beginning, middle, and end. It goes, it sprouted through the dirt and rose towards the light. It weathered the heat and the storms. Each day it witnessed old leaves fall and new ones form. And the third poem is one that's called A Poem About the Weather Lately. The heat is clinging to the skin. You cannot tell if it wants to lovingly snag you or steal all the strength off of you. Perhaps both. The city is pouring with heat. The way it is pouring with people, swamping the shadows for shelter. The fourth poem is one that I've written about 2 or 3 months ago, and it clearly shows how the pandemic and sitting at home influences people, I guess, or me. It's called The Tower. I see the world there from my tower of a room. I observe and think about it, but to touch or participate in it. From here I see blocks of flats, a piece of road and plenty of heaven, the buildings basking in the sun, the skies changing paint, the clouds shifting shape. I could go down and join in, but the prospect seems heavy. I would rather stay here, safe and steady, in separation, wondering about my own destination, in my own room, in my tower, in my comfort, in my power. Thank you.
Well done. That was really good.
Well
Thank you so
done.
much for sharing. So yeah, I mean, so which one was the? It was the last one, wasn't it? That you wrote a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt different to the other ones. I mean, I know it was longer. I mean, I think all of them were quite nice in the sense that they were kind of observational, which I don't know. It felt like that kind of, which maybe is a reflection on the pandemic. You know, when there's perhaps not too much going on, and really all you have to do is sit and watch. I don't know, you know, where you find your inspiration to write poems. Is it more to do with the love of language, or is it to do with something that you're kind of, is it you're experiencing, or why do you feel like you want to sit down and write a poem?
So I journal a lot. I really enjoy writing in general, but poetry has been it's quite a new form for me. I think I first got inspired by the hook, to be honest. And I just thought it would be nice to put some of my thoughts in a shorter form that can be shared. And also, it's a bit of a challenge to do that. So that's also, you know, to be able to reflect on whatever thoughts I might be having or experiences or whatever I see. and to put it into something that I can perhaps share or even just look back on that's a little bit shorter and more structured, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
cathartic
really
as
really
well, isn't it?
interesting.
Writing poems. I think when I write a poem, I feel very sort of cathartic, and it feels like there's some kind of release. You know, like there's a yeah, for me, it's like opening up a bottle and just letting all the emotions just sort of drain out. You know, so I don't know if it's something similar to you. You know, you said you wrote it. The last one you wrote like during the pandemic, and like it was a difficult time for a lot of people. Um, and yeah, having that creative outlet to sort of dump something on, you know, it's afterwards you feel a lot better. So did you feel that way as well? Did you feel like that sense of catharsis?
Yes,
That
I guess so. And it made me realize I stayed too much, inside. So it was
yeah, we don't.
definitely
We'll
a reflective process.
yeah, 100%. We're not entirely aware of all the things that are bubbling away inside us. So yeah, writing poetry can definitely help. It's therapeutic. It's cathartic. It's yeah, it's such a lovely thing to do. And yeah, as Mick said as well, like the observation, like and like putting yourself inside that object's like perspective. It could be a million different things. You said at the start, oh, you probably know what it is, but it's down to perception, isn't it? It's down to the way that we want to read into that poem. It could be a vase,
Yeah.
it could be a cup, it could be a controller, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, yeah, it could be a million different
What
things.
what did you think it was?
Was it
I
a
thought it
book?
was like
It was a book.
a book. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
flower
yeah.
or like a vase or something. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, that's it.
Maybe
That's
you
weird.
just got, subconsciously influenced by my painting there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe indeed, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it's something, and the shorter poems as well. That's something that I've not really tried to do before because it's quite challenging, I suppose, to try and find, well, to tell a story in 3 sentences. So like, how can you do that? You know, so it's also challenging as well. And I know you're a language major as well, aren't you? So you're studying languages at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. Not English though, but yeah, that's true.
That's fine. Yeah,
I
you're
must
talking
say
better English
though,
than I am, so it's fine.
I must say though, English is my favorite language. I think so.
Yeah, I'd say that English is probably my favourite language as well, for sure. Uh, I can't speak it, but it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, no, definitely give it more. Yeah, please do write more, Alex, because that was wonderful. That was really nice to sort of yeah to see your perspective on things and to see yeah, the way that you view the world. You know, it's beautiful. It really
And
is.
it's
Thank you.
really nice to hear that you felt that the hook maybe gave you some inspiration to do it. And actually, just on that, I think because I don't necessarily write poems, but I write a lot of lyrics for my music, and most of them are kind of I guess more like you said with your journaling where you kind of have a feeling in the day and they're very much I don't know, kind of self-centered. That were so. I don't know, your last the one where you're saying about the object has kind of yeah inspired me to maybe I was thinking tomorrow I might try and have that kind of technique. Do you know what I mean? Where you say right rather than
Yeah.
writing from my own personal experience, I'm going to try and put myself in a different maybe unfamiliar thing and try and write something like that. And so I'm excited to do that actually. So yeah, thank you for sharing.
Oh, feel free
Yeah,
to send it to me. I would love to see what
Yeah,
came out of it.
great, we'll
um,
do.
I have
Well, it's
actually a question about um, part of a poem. I said the way it is pouring with people swamping the shadows for shelter, and I wonder about the word swamping. Is it a good? I guess in poetry there is no limits to how you can use the words in a way, but is swamping? How do you feel about it in this line?
I think from a poetic point of view, I think that's a good word to use because it can mean a lot of different things. And I think from like in the context of the sentence as well, like being swamped and being sort of overwhelmed and things like that, that's a pretty good word to use. I don't know if the same could be said in a lyrical structure. I don't know, because I don't really like write lyrics. I find it really hard to write lyrics, but I can write poems like that, you know, like, so it's very odd for me. But so I'll let Mick down below take the lyrical structure. Would that work in a lyrical sense, Mick?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great word. It's one of those words. I often look for those words in poems. It's different, I think, because you have a lot more. Not necessarily you've chosen to do this, but often you have more words to choose from. Do you know what I mean? Because you can have long lines, you can have many prose, whereas in a song, each line for me needs to be very, very impactful, and you need to really try and get across these feelings of what you want to say in a very small amount of time. And they also need to be, you know, they also need to rhyme and things like that. But I think, but just on that note, where you're saying swamping for me has such, it's filled with many connotations, in the sense that, like, immediately, I don't know, I'm getting thoughts of being overwhelmed. A swamp in general is kind of is dense, it's thick, it's teeming with life in there. I don't know, it's almost like a creature, the word swamping. Do you know what I mean? How it's almost like that in itself is alive. So I think, yeah, I love it. And I think words like that contain so much information in one word are really good and yeah, really powerful in poetry. I think, yeah, definitely, yeah, I really liked it. It was good.
Great,
yeah,
thank
definitely.
you.
Yeah, so carry on. Find all those words that mean a million different things. You know, I think the more obscure the word, the more fun you can have. You know, because as I said, it's down to perception. Poems are literally down to how one person perceives them. You know, it's your point of view, yeah, but there's also 7 billion other points of view that poem can have. You know, so a word to you can mean something, but then you put it into different contexts. And then me, Mick, Chris, Harry, we're all sharing like all different thoughts about everything, you know. So yeah, just try and find,
Yes,
just try and find as many of those words as possible. Yeah,
yes.
and crack on, Alex. Okay, but yeah,
Thank
it was lovely
you.
speaking to you. Anyway, yeah,
It
please
was
come back to
wonderful
Colchester
speaking
soon.
to you. I would love
Come
to.
back to Colchester soon, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a proper Lakeside Theatre book night where we can have fun, drink, and read poems to each other. But yeah, stay safe, Alex, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Right, we are.
But it's none of my business. I know it's none of my business. No, it's none of my business. I know it's none of my business. I thought you wanted to be something more. Now you even catch me sweet as in those. I've heard you've got a new job. Pays you 6 whole figures every month, though. I've heard you've got an engaged, and that it had always been arranged. And it's none of my business, I know. No, it's none of my business. No, it's none of my business, I know. No, it's none of my business. Your mother must be so proud. She has it all mapped out. And now you're playing by the rules. No, you never used to, did you? And it's none of my business, I know. No, it's none of my business. No, it's none of my business, I know. No, it's none of my business. Well, I thought you the things you left behind? And does she kiss you better than I did? Oh, do you ever find that some things just don't feel right? But it's none of my business. I know, no, it's none of my business. No, it's none of my business. I know, no, it's none of my business. But it's none of my business. I know it's none of my business. No, it's none of my business. I know it's none of my business. I thought you wanted to be something more. Now you wearing cashmere sweaters and those plaid shorts. So on the weekend you play golf with your father's friends. So do you enjoy it or are you just playing pretend? Do you enjoy it or are you just playing pretend? Do you enjoy it or are you just playing pretend? First time I realized I was living in this world, I was probably looking at the sky. And forgive me, but I don't know if I remember enough to say what the air was really like that day. May have been clouds or sun, don't recall. I was young. Next time I realized I was breathing and alive was the first time that I saw your face. I wanted you, but I don't know if I was brave enough to say how the sight of you messed up my mind. And I got scared right away, and okay right away. Next thing I knew, the stars were eyes up in the night, and the ocean breathing heavy like a beast. I held you, but I don't know if I was strong enough to say how the way it felt messed up my mind. May have been clouds or sun, but don't recall. I was young. May have been clouds or sun, but don't recall. I was young. May have been
everyone, and welcome back. We are with our resident singer and performer, Mary. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on, as it always is. With what is being the the very last virtual hook of this year. Were you with us for the first one, Mary? You were there very, very early on, but were you there for the very first one? I think you might have been.
I think I missed
or,
maybe one, and I was
maybe
there
one.
for all of the others. Yeah.
I know you've probably been to more hooks, virtual hooks, than I have. So that's a real achievement, a real feat. And Tom was saying it a bit before we started, but we are very, very grateful and honoured for you to take your time out and bless us with your lovely singing talents. And it's been lovely to hear all about the things that you've been doing with BBC Essex and your MMA and all the things that you've been doing, and it's really nice to hear that you've been doing well with your degree as well. So I think just from everyone here at the Hook, we'd like to extend our thanks for making it. It's been a weird year, but you've definitely been one of the people that have made it better. So thanks for that. But enough of the soppy stuff.
Thank you so much.
We've got some more music from you. So how's your week been first? What have you been up to? And then you can maybe tell us a little bit about what you've chosen to sing today.
Yeah, so I had my live show, the big live show and sessions, and then afterwards I was speaking on BBC Radio Essex with Rob Jellyman on #Essex. And then afterwards, tomorrow I'll be having another live show because we're commemorating Michael Jackson's death. So, which was on the 25th of June, 2009. So it's been so many years, and his music is still alive, wonderfully alive. So I'll be performing a show on Sessions Live tomorrow just for him, singing all of his songs that I've been practicing up till now.
Amazing.
That's great.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, lovely to hear.
Just about Michael Jackson, because obviously the day he died, that you just said, 2009 June, the
25th
is in my head. That's the one. but that was such a famous day, and everyone, I remember that day like perfectly. I remember exactly where I was, etc. etc. But I just want to ask that question to you two as well. Like, is it just me, or is like that a sort of day where you sort of say, where were you when Michael Jackson died?
Oh my gosh.
Mary?
I still remember the day and the time. It was early in the morning in Dubai, in UAE. We were there. I was in about grade 7 or 8. Or when he passed away in 2009, that's grade 6. Yes, that's grade 6, sorry. And I remember very early in the morning, my mum woke up that time and turned on CNN, and that's when we saw that he was gone, and I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so sad. And the next day when I went to school, my friends could all see it from my face. Like, it's like something was, gone. It's like the most valuable thing we had in music is gone. And like, I was shocked, terribly shocked, terribly.
Yeah. But you remember it like vividly. You remember where you were. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. You just said 2009. I can't believe it. Like 11, 12 years ago. Like, it's crazy. Really, it's mad. What about you, Mick? Do you remember? Is it?
I actually do. I do remember.
Well, not special,
No, I do remember actually. I was in the car and it came on the radio. I actually remember as well that the song after they announced it, they played on Radio 1 was "Beautiful Girl" by Sean Kingston. That's how much I remember it. So I don't know why, but that did really stick with me. I think it might have been because at the time they said you need to know, like, people will ask you this question, and so maybe I just remembered it. But it was like you said, very, very sad moment for music. It was, I guess, the modern equivalent of the day that music died. With Buddy Holly, and But what have you got to sing for us today, Mary? You've prepared something new for us, have you?
Yes. So this is a song that I've been listening to for a long time, but for the first time in my life, I actually tried singing it on sessions and I nailed it. So I knew I should share it here too. So that's this is from the Eagles. It's "Love Will Keep Us Alive" by the Eagles.
Great, then let's get you on and let's hear it.
I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. The world is changing right before your eyes. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you, climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Now I've found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. I would die for you, climb the highest mountain. Baby, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
That was really
Yeah,
lovely.
lovely,
Why that
lovely
song?
rendition.
Oh, so I selected this song because I really love the Eagles. To be honest, that's the reason why. I've been a huge fan of them ever since my dad introduced them to me when I was really young. So my most favorite song of them is mm, Hotel California, and then I also like Tequila Sunrise, and this is also another beautiful song that you would most often hear on the radio, but I've never had a chance to sing this before on the hook, although I just sang it recently on Sessions Live, that too for the first time after listening it throughout all of these years. Just imagine, I was listening to it since school days, but now I actually decided to, give it a try.
Amazing. Yeah, oh, that was really, really good. If it's not on YouTube, Mary, then it needs to go on YouTube ASAP. So yeah, please, please, please. Yeah, it was such a pleasure having you on, like we say. And yeah, definitely going to miss this every other week. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back in October and we can, yeah, like we say at the start, yeah, like do this properly. You've got a YouTube video prepared for us as well, I believe, yeah. So is it something that
Yes.
we've heard before, or is this something new as well, Mary? Tell us about that.
Yes, you've heard me singing You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson on Sessions
Hmm.
and here on the hook. Sorry, on the hook. That's what I
Hmm.
should mention. And this is a new cover that's there on my YouTube channel. So there are a whole load of new covers on my YouTube channel. And because tomorrow is going to be the day that back in 2009 when Michael Jackson died on the 25th of June, I thought that I'd share this today when I had the chance live on the hook. So that's You Are Not
Definitely.
Alone by Michael Jackson.
And is Minnie Mouse in the video as well? Yeah.
Yes, I was actually waiting to mention this. So when the lockdown restrictions were lifted just recently on the 25th over here, we went out I went out shopping with my mom, and I'm a huge fan of Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Peter Pan. And so,
Mm.
yeah, those are some, and Mulan, I have to mention, those are some of my most favorite things from Disney. So I have a collection of plushies, so I added this one as well to it. And I wanted to just, keep it. I really love it. It's very cute.
It is very, very cute. So yeah, hopefully, Minnie and Mary will be touring next year. Hope, maybe. So grab your tickets now, everyone. But yeah, right.
Thank you.
Without further ado, we'll crack on with the YouTube video. But yeah, from everyone at Lakeside Theatre, Mary, I wish you all the best in the coming months, and I can't wait to hear all your success when we see each other in October. Okay, so thank you very
Thank you
much,
so much.
and yeah, and best of luck. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. God
See you
bless
later.
you.
Thank you very much.
Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be that you're not here with me? You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why did you have to go and leave my world so cold?
night, I thought I heard you cry, asking me to come and hold you in my arms. I can hear your prayers, your burdens I will bear. But first I need your hand, then forever can begin. Every day I sit and ask myself, how did love slip away? Something whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone. I am here, don't fall away. I am here to stay. You are not alone. I am here. Don't fall apart. You're always in my arms. You are whisper the words that I night, and girl, you know that I'll be there. I'll be there. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you fall away, I am here to stay. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you fall apart, you're always in my heart. You are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. I am here with you. Though you far away, you are here to stay. You are always in my always in my heart. You are not alone. You are not alone. Oh, you are not alone. You are not alone. Ooh, say it again. You are not alone. You are not alone. Not alone. Not alone. You just reach out for me, girl. In the morning, in the evening. Not alone. Not alone. You and me. Not alone. Oh, together, together. Gotta stop being alone. Gotta stop being alone.
Ah, what a cracking hour it's been. I know it's the last one, but we really have gone out with a bang. It's been absolutely lovely having Alex on as her debut, and also Mary as always with a lovely tribute to her idol Michael Jackson, who passed away 12 years tomorrow. We are going to have a quick break, probably about 10 minutes, but we will leave you with another favourite of ours, which is Naz and Ella with Civil Conversation.
Atmospheric clouds our brains, no longer searching for the right words to say. The gloves are off, time to fight dirty. Makes the mind go wild, each racing for a win. Wish we'll cross that finish line first. Either way, the outcome's grim. There's no hope for a civil conversation. Face to face, all its meaning lost. The vicious cycle, this what it's come to. Makes the mind go wild, each racing for a win. Wish we'll cross that finish line first. Either way, the outcome's grim. There's no hope for a civil conversation. Thank you.
Hope you've all had a great break. Stepped outside, got some fresh air, recharged the batteries. It is Thursday. We're almost at the weekend, and we are almost at our at the end of our show. It's been a great year, with many new faces that we've met over the power of internet. For example, Mary, who's in Sri Lanka, and we've never met her because she's an online student. So it's been an absolute pleasure. What we're going to do is we're just going to have a little supercut, a little montage, back to back, no nonsense. We're just going to let the music sing through and soundtrack your evening. So just sit back and enjoy as we play you some of the highlights of the year that's just gone past. So we'll be back, I guess, in about 20 minutes time. Enjoy.
So now I've got you on my side here. I'd quite like to try something out. Okay, so here's the plan. There's a song. It goes like this. Take some time, you'll be fine. I'll arrive, we'll survive. So take some time, you'll be fine. I'll arrive, we'll survive. So let's all try that, okay? 1, 2. Take some time, you'll be fine. There we go. I'll arrive, we'll survive. Okay, and if you can do a really deep voice, you go, take some time. But if you can't do that, that's fine. All right, so that's the song. And now here's a song that sounds, I've given you the wrong key. Damn, I've given you the wrong key. Take some time. No, it didn't. Take some time, you'll be fine. I'll arrive, we'll survive. You'll hear it when it comes, all right? Now here's a song that sounds nothing like it. Driving down the road you read about in novels, that stretch beyond the sunset and the dirt, and the smell of running rubber tarmac reach my nostril, and I'm on my way to you. But if I ever find your voice amongst the others, I'll do everything I can. But if I ever find your name within the ruins, oh, I don't know what I'd do. So as we speed on down the sunlit gleaming tarmac, the shadows spread out to the dawn, and I see the ghost of every lost soul come before me, and still I head to you. But if I ever find your name amongst the others, I'll do everything I can. But if I ever find your name within the ruins, oh, I don't know what I'd do. I know you're all seeming kind of confused now, but it's okay, it's all coming. It'll all pay off, I swear. Also, if you want to add in harmonies, I'm okay with that, I'll probably be adding some. So I kinda dig the look of sunlit gleaming metal and sticky leather bidding me to stay, and the thought of you is finally pulling me together, so I know I'm on my way. But if you ever find my voice amongst the others, I'll do everything I can. And if you ever find my name in the ruins, oh, I don't know what I'd do. But I know that I'm coming home to you. Take some time, you'll be fine. I'll arrive, I'm Oliver Morris. It says so there. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Hold on to love, that is what I do. And now that I've found you, and from afar, everything's sticking, is sticking without you. And in the night I could be helpless, and I could be lonely. I'm sleeping without you. And in the day everything's complex. See, there's nothing simple when I'm not around you. Yeah, and I miss you when you're gone. That is what I do. Yeah, hey, babe, it's hard to carry on, but that is what I do. Yeah, hey, babe, do bra, oh, do bra, oh, do bra, oh, do bra. Hold on to my hand, I feel I'm sinking without you. And from afar, everything's sticking, is sticking without you. Yeah, and in the night I could be helpless, I could be lonely. I'm sleeping without you. And in the day everything's complex. See, there's nothing simple when I'm not around you. Yeah, and I miss you when you're gone. That is what I do. Yeah, hey, babe, it's hard to carry on, but that is what I do. Yeah, hey, babe, do bra, oh, 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 do bra. Well, how do bra, well, how do bra, oh, do bra, oh, and do bit, oh, there you are. Well, how there you are, oh, there you are, there you are, there you are, there you are, there you are.
I hear the beat of my pulse racing. Fill my lungs tighten as you speak. The words falling from your mouth. I can't listen, but I want to hear. I want to hear. You leave me feeling empty, dragging nothing but my mercury heart. Quicksilver tongue, ready to tear us apart. Your past won't cease to haunt me. I relive all I've struggled to forget. And here I stand a fool with you, still upon that pedestal. won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? My wings caught on your honey traps, oh, so sweet you comfort me. And I never felt like a prisoner until I took you back. Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Why won't you comfort me? Who do you think you are? Thank you.
My sister thinks I fall in love too easily. I think I would rather it be that way. 'Cause what is life if you can't love somebody? Love if you can't love him fully. I'd rather be in love than not be. I'm not made for in-betweens. I called my mother late last night to tell her I'm a broken mess in love again. She said, girl, you do not surprise me. Love him if it makes you happy. Give your heart, but just be careful. You know what I mean. Well, you know what I mean. She said a surefire way to make him run is to open up my great big mouth and let those words come tumbling out like ooh, I L-O-V-E-U, I-N-E-E-D-U, don't L-E-A-V-E. I don't know what I'll do. I L-O-V-E-U is all I'd have to say. It's a surefire way to make him run. I love you is a loaded gun. Is a loaded gun. Well, my daddy told me, learn to keep your mouth shut. He said it'd bring me trouble one of these days. But here I go like a broken vinyl over the same old line. I'll only be able to blame me when it falls apart. Blame me for my broken heart. Because a surefire way to make him run is to open up my great big mouth and let those words come tumbling out like ooh, I L-O-V-E-U, I-N-E-E-D-U, don't L-E-A-V-E. I don't know what I'll do. I L-O-V-E-U is all I'd have to say. It's a surefire way to make him run. I love you is a loaded gun. Here I go again, about to lose a lover and a friend. Why can't I just be quiet? Hold it in. But ooh, I
bass guitar. It's kind of fun. Through life you'll be made to see the many things that'll never be, you'll see. But then again you'll also find the things you felt so possible, unskippable. Putting one foot appears a bit to me. But why would my words mean anything to you, despite the fact they're always short for me? And you will never yet see what I see, 'cause this is a color only for me, only for me. Just 'cause you find yourself in life wondering, nothing else you will. But then again you thought to find your thing, now round the bend it is. The one thing that I ban always for sure won't be seen no more. So why would my words mean anything to you, despite the fact I'm always sure for me? And you will never yet see what I see, 'cause this is a color only for me, only for me. Through life you'll be made to see the many things that'll never be, you'll see. But then again you'll also find the things you felt so possible, unskippable. Putting one foot is a bit to me. So why would my words mean anything to you, despite the fact I'm always sure for me? And you will never yet see what I see, 'cause this is a color only for me, only made for me.
You say you're lonely. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're lonely. You cry the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. You drove me nearly out of my head. Oh, how you never shed a tear then. Remember, I remember all that you said. You told me love was through oblivion. Told me you were through with me. And
Hello, welcome back. And that just about wraps up 2020-21 Hook academic season online session. Yay! It's been such a it's been such a pleasure. It's been such a it's been great sort of to chat to Mick, to Harry, to Chris, to the whole Lakeside team every other week. It's been good for me, and I think it's been good for everyone else as well. It's proof of concept. We can do this on a professional level. I think we've proved to a lot of people that it's needed, and the arts are still, and it puts smiles on people's faces as well. So I think there's nothing else I can really say. I've really enjoyed myself. I can't wait to be back into the theatre. I'm just going to carry on talking if someone doesn't stop me. So I'm just going to hand over to you.
Yeah, no, I agree, Tom. It's been an absolute pleasure. I think, it's learnt a lot. It's the first time that I've ever done anything like this, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been really, really lovely experience getting people on. We've had people from all over the world tune in and join us. So, in a time where people were isolated, we brought people together a little bit. I've loved, getting to chat to you guys and everyone who's joined us. It's been a really, really great time. And, it's one of those times that you'll look back on, and it might not have been the best time, but it was a time that will be remembered. And I mean that in a more general sense of the pandemic, not specifically to the Hook. Thank you, everyone who's performed and joined us or tuned in or, sent in congratulations and nice messages to all the performers. It's just really nice to have that kind of relationship and trying just to have a little bit more of the arts kind of struggling through this time at this point, aren't they, the arts? So it's been lovely to have some kind of creative outlet. Well, I guess what's all that's left to say really is that we will be back in October. We'll be back in the in the Lakeside Theatre in October. Hopefully, all things going well. If everything stays on track, then that will be the case. But I think at the moment, the thinking is maybe that we'll have some kind of video streaming as well. Who knows? I'm sure it'd be great to get Mary involved it somehow and just open it up to the wider audience. But that is all I have to say, apart from thank you very much. And also, actually, I should mention before we go, just an extra special thank you to Chris and Harry, who have been working behind the scenes as producers. They've really been, absolutely amazing at that. And it's been really lovely just to have them and to make sure that, for us, it's been really easy because we can just rely on them to make sure everything happens very well. But now it really is the end, and thank you so much for joining. And I guess it's goodbye from everyone here, and see you in October.